Divorce Day Diaries, day 431. It is Sunday, and I've woken up, and this is what my voice sounds like. I don't feel all that under the weather, but I certainly sound under the weather. My voice is like almost like dropped an octave. I have a voice for radio. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to get up too much today because it's raining, so let's find out. So firstly, we're doing the usual thing, popping down to the dairy, letting the kids have $2 worth of lollies today, while I pop next door and get a coffee. And then I thought, you know what, I actually don't want to go home and just sit at home in the rain. So I opened up my map and had a look around, and I was like, what's going on in like this part of the map? There could be like dungeons and treasure and stuff over here. I don't know, I've never explored it. So I thought, let's go for a drive. After driving for about 20 minutes, I ended up in this place called Sedgemere that I'd never heard of before. There's this tiny church here with a tiny graveyard and this hall and this book swap. Is this not the most Kiwi thing ever? There's just a book swap, like, in the middle of nowhere. Notably, there is the entire catalogue of Game of Thrones, seasons 1 to 8 on DVD in here. I noticed that the Thursday Murder Club too, which has recently been turned into a TV show, but I grabbed this book for Casper because I thought it would be fun to read at night. I also discovered a marae out here. This has Ngāti Moki written on it. I'm not sure if that's the local iwi. And eventually I ended up in this place called Rakaia Huts, which isn't Rakaia, but it's like a separate, almost like town. Notable because you can like swim with your lunch out onto the water and then go eat it out on this bench. But also, they have another book swap here. Didn't grab anything out of this one, though. Naturally, we explored a bit, took the opportunity to skip some rocks, as we always do. By we, I mean me. That's the thing that I do. The tourists out on their little kayak were very impressed with my rock skipping skills. But I also noticed not far from the estuary, or whatever you call this, is a campground with a playground, so naturally took the kids there to burn off some energy. And then I loaded them back into the car because at this point it's the middle of the day and I popped up the road to another town called Southbridge, where I noticed they had a fish and chip shop, which might be, I was impressed by their burgers, but then I noticed that they might have the most expensive chips that I've ever seen in a fish and chip shop. Seriously, $5.90 for a scoop. So after ordering 3 scoops and paying close to $20, I then popped next door and spent another $10 on drinks for the kids. And then to continue the adventure, we popped down to another town called Leaston. And immediately after getting here, I realised I've been here before. There's a park there that has like a mini locomotive that the kids can play in. At this point, the rain was starting to dissipate, so we decided to sit on a bench seat and see just how many chips we get for $18. And they were decent-sized scoops, so not all bad. Once we've all eaten, I let the kids play around on this second park, 2 parks today, and it was at this moment that I noticed the sun had finally come out and it was looking beautiful. Mostly, it really illuminated just how muddy my car got from this one trip. Annoyingly, I did think I want to sort that out today, so I took the car down to the car wash, and there was a cone out front. There is only one car wash in the entire of Rolleston. There's like 20,000 people here, one car wash. Why? At least that I'm aware of. There might be another one tucked away somewhere. I could just wash it myself, but who wants to do that? Why do I make money if not to spend it? But the sun has well and truly come out in full now. Just in time for me to sit down and do nothing, because I think I am under the weather, because it's now like 2:30 in the afternoon and I am exhausted. I want a nap. I want to sleep. So I think I might just cut the video there and just see what relaxation I can get out of this afternoon with 4 kids running around, and I'll catch you on the flip side.